Hey there, everybody. Welcome back for your 24-hour reading. Take what you like, leave the rest. I decided that I was going to do a love reading tonight, and I was sitting here shuffling the way my mother taught me how to do. She was a bridge player, and I found myself thinking some rather cynical thoughts, forgive me, and dropped a card on the floor. It was the devil card, and I thought that was pretty much figured that was God telling me to shape up my attitude. I threw that sucker right back in the deck, and now we're just going to start clean and do a love reading tonight. Simple, maybe just a simple love reading. Okay. Take what you like, leave the rest, and this will not be for everybody, because there actually are people out there who know what they're doing and are pretty happy and abundant in their love relationships. So, wow, okay. So the first card is the Lovers, and it's an interesting card. It's a complicated card, but it's a card that is blessed here. It's there's an angelic presence. It's a card of alignment. It's a card of uniting with your beloved one who is either outside of you or inside of you. And that would only be for you to understand some part of yourself that has been hidden or renounced that you're uniting with, or it could be a person. And it doesn't have to be, this card is not necessarily about, romantic love. A lot it is, but, love is love, crying out loud. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay, okay. Okie dokie. So there's no, it's not always simple. The alignment is not always simple. And often it comes after a period of angst, anguish, longing, pining, desiring, stressing, fretting, and a bunch of other stuff. But now, it feels to me like the process of love that you have been going through, actually, as I see it in light of the card that's coming, you have, on your way to understanding more about what it means to love and to be a lover and to be loved, you've done a fair amount of suffering. It has not come easily, quickly. Maybe you just were not that person. There are people, they get married in high school and they really just love their partners for their whole lives. Those are just amazingly blessed people, and that's just karma. That's a beautiful destiny. Not everybody has that destiny. So the person who this reading is for has been through a lot. And it doesn't mean that it's over, but it means that you have come to a place where you have some mastery. This is the Three of Wands. This is the card where some things have been achieved. You have built, traditionally this is a card of an entrepreneur looking out into the bay at his boats, at the company boats, at the network that he has built. And what I'm suggesting, so it's a card of power, a card of connection, a card of satisfaction to some degree as you move forward in achieving and striving for what it is you're aiming for in your desires. But what this speaks to me is infrastructure. And in the realm of love, in the realm of the heart, what this says to me is through your suffering and striving and living, you have now, as you move forward in whatever relationship it is, you have an infrastructure. You know some things about who you are, what you want, and what you will not accept. That's not stated here, but it can be assumed. You've built some strength, which can include, self-respect, self-worth, self-knowledge, a kind of inner peace where you don't have to be running erratically towards the other. You have mastered a lot of insecurity. You've mastered a lot of the flaws that would get in the way. And so this is a card of looking forward and with some strength and some traction. And you're not just, like this businessman. This may be the whole reading. Just like this entrepreneur, this this businessman in this traditional image, you're not just going to accept any old thing. You're not going to trade with someone who's a known criminal. You're not trying to be cheated. You are assessing your moment. You're assessing your situation. There are no guarantees for the future, but you have some fairly clear ideas in your mind by now about what finally is acceptable and what is unacceptable. So this reading actually is about a moment between you and your own heart where you are taking a little inventory of like, what is this? This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I want it to get better, but I don't want it to get worse. And you are standing with your wands, with your, these are powerful rods. These are symbols of power. And you're making decisions from a place of strength. So I am inclined, I thought in my mind it would be a 3-card reading, and I think it is. I think this is the reading. And so it is. And so, with that said, what I have to tell you is for me to appear as if I'm looking directly at you, I have to be looking at the farthest right lowest corner of my screen to create the illusion that I'm looking you in the eye, and it's really weird. Hopefully I'll get used to it soon. Go ye forth. God bless you, and I'll see you back here tomorrow night at Kerry's Late Night Tarot.